dinner until after they're gone. But last night, I guess Roderick got sick of waiting, so he heated up some leftover pizza in Grandma's dryer. There's no TV in Grandma's basement, so the only thing we've got to entertain ourselves with is each other. And believe me, that's not enough. The other night, Mom tried reading the news using a hand puppet.
And that's the nightly news.
Ugh. Mom says being bored is good because it makes you use your imagination. But whenever I try it, I always end up imagining the exact same thing. Roderick in a spaceship going away from Earth fast. Something that's making the situation a lot harder is that Dad is working from home this summer, which means he's always around. And whenever Dad has a meeting, the rest of us have to pretend we're not there. But that's not always easy to do, especially when you've got a 3-year-old in the family. Most of the time, I just try to keep myself busy. Grandma's got stacks of puzzles down in the basement, and I've done a few of them by myself. But Mom always lets Manny put in the last piece to make him feel important. If you ask me, I don't think Mom's doing Manny any favors by babying him. And it's got a lot worse since we started living at Grandma's. Sometimes after dinner, we'll play a board game as a family, but Manny can't handle complicated rules. So we always end up playing a game that doesn't require any skill. Something like Slides and Rainbows. Ages 3 and over. We have to go to bed before it's even dark outside because we're all on Manny's schedule. These days, Manny's favorite bedtime story is a Noah's Ark picture book. It's about this guy who hears it's going to rain for a really long time, so he builds a giant boat to ride out the storm with a bunch of animals. The illustrations in Manny's book are all cartoons, and they make it look like a flood that wiped out half the earth was kind of fun. But I guess if the drawings were more realistic, parents wouldn't buy it for their preschoolers, because there'd be drawings of people in the water, animals in the water, rain, waves, wind. I've got some questions about the Noah's Ark story, though. For starters, I want to know why Noah let venomous creatures like snakes and scorpions on board. Because if it was me, I would have used the opportunity to leave a few of those guys behind. And then I would have used the extra space for more of the good animals, like puppies and hedgehogs, and those pygmy hippopotamuses. Luckily, Noah didn't have to make room on board for whales and fish, because they would have taken up a ton of space, and they probably didn't know the flood was happening to begin with. But it doesn't make a lot of sense that Noah let birds on the ark, since they could have just flown. And I bet he regretted that decision right away, because birds, poop a lot. You only hear about the animals that survived the flood. But sometimes I wonder if there were some cool animals that didn't make it to the boat. Like a duck-billed horse. Or a web-footed alligator. Or a 2-headed rhinoceros. Choo, choo, choo. Or a 3-eyed mole. The way the story goes, after it rained for 40 days and 40 nights.